What is up guys, Jurgen here, and I'm here with a gameplay video for Thresh. I know that in the spotlight video I did, I said Thresh, but I meant Thresh. Thresh is fresh and Thresh. Oh yes. Anyways, let's get onto the gameplay. For Masteries, I use 1.17.12 Masteries, so it might sound a bit odd to you, but it's actually pretty good. The 1 point, you'll see it on the screen now, in the first Mastery is for the magic resists debuff with the exhaust, and it's very important early game if you want to get this early kill, and you'll see it in this recording too. If because Thresh's basic attacks and abilities too do magic damage, so it'll basically help the AD carry, which in this case is Jace, which you'll notice in the video is not the best AD carry ever in the world, as he ends up with like 70 CS. Anyways, there was some stuff going on in the chat. Later on in the game, Mordekaiser decides to leave, which also gives us a bit of an advantage, but you have to keep in mind that this is the public beta environment, thus people might not be the best players or the most well-mannered players, so yeah. Shyvana gets first blood on Talon, so that's not good, but whatever. Let's switch over to the bottom lane. For runes I have, I think, gold per 10, so I get 5 gold per 10, armor, reds, gold per 10 yellows and quints, and for seals magic resist per level. Here I hook Draven, which gives us a lot of damage early game. As you can see, he loses half his HP without any exhausts, etc. used. Draven is going to try to bait us, which I obviously noticed because he stands still a lot. Jace falls for it though, because, you know, PB and all. And there we go, exhaust on him, a lot of damage. I totally saw that coming, but whatever. Do some auto attack damage on Draven. Notice that it's actually quite a lot. My hook is on cooldown there, so couldn't really do much. So yeah, Jace and Thresh versus Jarvan and Draven. In the chat, which you won't see, but Draven is yelling a lot at Jarvan, which probably doesn't help their bond or their team play very much, but whatever, you know. We got this. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, just to not bore you with the boring parts of this gameplay. Because you'll mostly see that Jace is playing pretty terrible in my opinion, but you know, you can't really help which players you're getting in queue with, so. I hooked Jarvan here, but obviously he has a shield up, so I can't really do much, and he ends up trading more damage to me than I to him. So now I'm alone here at this turret, which isn't really a problem. Getting some souls to get my armor up. Jarvan takes a lot of tower hits actually from that pullback I have, and Draven also gets really low, so I decided, well, you know, I'm staying back a little bit, but then I realized, oh wait, I had a health potion, so it's probably time to go in. Try to hook him, but it fails. So I stay back a little bit and just hit the minions instead. My farm, exhaust him, and here as you see, the shield is pretty nifty to have, and then Lee Sin comes just in time to save the day. So yeah. I get a kill on Draven. Now a lot of the pinging I do doesn't help and my team actually doesn't show up, so that annoys me a lot, but whatever. Again, this is the PvE, so don't really expect much to happen. Here we poke around a little bit, back and forth, etc, etc. Every time I think Jace wants to go in, he backs away or whatever, so I end up defending the turret most of the time. Which is fine by me, I think. Here we try some crazy stuff. Again, he doesn't auto attack when he could have, so yeah, no, I don't think this is one of the higher level players in the game on the normal servers, but whatever. Enough chit chat about our Jace being bad. I said when I'm level 6 I want to go in because my ultimate is like really awesome. And I didn't really want to miss it, but he goes back again and I end up defending the tower again. So, no problem. Whoa, oops. So yeah, no problem. And as you could see there, they decide to tower dive us, but I use my ultimate, which doesn't really give them an escape route. And my shield helps me stay alive, and Jace ends up with a double kill. Rammus decides to join as well, so while I stay back a little bit, Jace decides to go in for it. I see him getting low, so you know, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go in anyways. I flash, I think, here. I land the hook, land the shield, and that was just perfect, perfect, perfect. And that's why I love Thresh so much. Thresh. I mean, after this game, I seriously had like a sense of I want to play this champion. Draven misses his ultimate there. Because it was so awesome. As far as item build goes, I start with the Philosopher's Stone, and I want to go for an Aegis as soon as possible to help me, of course, with the armor and to initiate fights early. In this early game, not much happens. As you can see there, Draven used his flash, so that's off cooldown. We didn't know he was here in the brush, by the way. So, you know, I was like, hi there, go away. And as you can see, people already are like, Thresh, what is this? What are we gonna do, you know? They don't really know how he works or what abilities he has. So we end up with a kill there, really nice hook. And Lee Sin, of course, landing his Q there was also really nice. So yeah, especially late game, Thresh is able to... I'm just gonna keep calling him Thresh, by the way, so... he's very capable of starting the team fights with his ultimate, and with the hook, of course, he can just get in there. Meanwhile, there's a fight here, so I miss my thing, but I end up activating the shield on my teammates and a kill on Jarvan, which allows us to pick up a 5-for-2 exchange there. So that's really good for our team. I think at some point in the upcoming few minutes, Mordekaiser decides to leave, but whatever. And my shield is just so good to avoid damage. It's just awesome. I mean, Thresh's kit is like one of the better ones we've seen in this game. They decided to tower dive me. I exhaust him, use my field ultimate thing. I stay alive, but Mordekaiser comes around here. So I back off in this brush and I'm eventually able to get away safely. I pick up my Aegis here. No wards though, but I didn't really find that necessary yet, since we got ganked 0 times, so... I was actually surprised at how many souls were dropping, but at the maximum cap it's 0.5 per soul, and here we get in a team fight. Jace picks up the first kill there, and there's a double kill for Lee Sin. Unfortunately, everybody decides to back away for some reason, which allows them to put too much damage onto us. So I end up dying. And as you can see, Jace, Lee Sin, and Talon could have, you know, I think, this is just my opinion by the way, I think easily gotten in there and picked that kill and perhaps even Draven up later. But yeah, they didn't. So I just thought that that was their fault. And Lee Sin also dies here. Or no, he lives. Sorry. But yeah, I think if they dedicated to that fight, they may have stayed alive, but they didn't, so too bad. Let's speed this crap up again. Number 2. Oh. Sorry guys. I'm still working out this spectator mode thing, but whatever. We get into a fight here. And Jace is running at me for not supporting well enough, I think. And I'm still wondering why, but you know, whatever. We get into a fight, I land my shield. And as you can see, Thresh is so good for disrupting the team fights, you know, getting people to stop their abilities, to stop channeling, whatever. You know, you can just stop people from doing what they do. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit like, wait, that's not a guy from our team, so I didn't expect Draven to still be full health after a team fight. So now you can see that people in my team aren't really focusing the AD carry. I end up trying to recall, but I die thanks to Draven's wonderful ultimate. Which I should have totally seen coming, but you know, I'm stupid. I think this team fight also ends up in our favor. I throw down a shield to try and help some people here. So that's already 2 kills for us. And Jace just goes for it. He feels like a man. He gets a triple kill. I was like, I'm not gonna catch up to that, so just farm this. As you can see, Mordekaiser leaves here, or a rage quit. We get the turret, but we get chased. I managed to save Lee Sin, and now we're gonna go in. Because we can. Like a boss. So yeah, I definitely like the champion. He's so awesome. He's very mobile. He can ward stuff. As you can see there, I use it to ward the brush, and there's an instant teamfight going on from them. And we win it again. That's 3-0. Draven gets away, unfortunately, but Thresh's abilities just allow us to to win the team fights. I don't know. And he's so tanky. He's so tanky. You probably could have guessed that with the armor passive thing and all, but yeah. I can't wait to play him as a bruiser or a jungler maybe even. Although I think that playing him as a jungler is a bit too laggy on the PvE to do that, to land the hooks, because I already had problems landing them and the responsiveness of the keys, but now it's just worse. And we pick up a kill. Jace dies though, and I think Annie dies as well. This Annie is like probably one of the worst players I've seen in League so far. Her placement and map awareness are one of the worst I've seen. Like, I don't know if it already happened, but somewhere in the game she farms around this turret. She wants to use the fire cone thing, right? And she stands here where the last minion just passed, just next to the turret. And the minion wave is standing in front of it, and she misses the whole wave. Like, she only gets like one farm when she tries to hit that cone, and it's so stupid. What is this even? Anyways, let's continue the game. Ooh. Ooh. She tries to do something, trying to lend Jace a hand, but he takes the long route, so we're like, well, screw that. And here he dies. I think he dies. Did he die? Oh, it just happened, like it literally just happened. Yeah, he ends up dying still. Anyways, we get a 2 for 1, so it's pretty good. And I get the kill on Shyvana there, so it's pretty good too. Try to go for him, but decided not to. And we missed the skill, so that's, you know. Anyways, I think we pick him up here still, so... Yep. And I think we take the tower as well. Because Jarvan has like 0 damage, look at that. Do whatever he wants. He ends up taking more damage from Tibbers than from us, so, you know, whatever. We try to do something, but then Draven decides to join in. And yeah, as you can see, Jace just fooling around again. Here I throw in my shield, which saves everyone. Lee Sin dies though. I pick up a kill on Shyvana again, because I'm Thresh, so, you know, screw you all. And now I have to run for my life. But I disrupt his roll, which lets him just walk. Walk to me. All you can do is walk, you stupid beast. I take no damage. Yeah, so anyways. I used Shuralia's Reverie on Thresh, and the speed animation for that is also really cool. It looks like he's flying or something. I decided to check out the blue buff because Draven was heading there, but they already took it, so too bad. We poke around a little bit, and this is like the part where you're just poking around, you know. I end up dying here as well because of my freaking bad placement there, but whatever. Can't stay alive forever, right? So a little fight breaks out here. Draven hits me a few times. I think we end up winning this fight. I'm not entirely sure. I try to use my ultimate. Lee Sin dies. Oh, I died too. Yeah, this is a fight we are losing. Sadly enough. Lee Sin picked up the Randuins there. And I have the Crucible. Jace ends up fighting under the tower, which, you know, allows him to pick up an easy kill there. Yeah, Mikael's Crucible, Shirelia's Runic Bulwark, Sightstone, and Mercury Threads. Instead of the Mercury Threads, I think you can also just pick the Speed Boots on Thresh, just for gap closing purposes. But I wanted to be kind of tanky, so I just thought that these boots were the best to take, especially against Rammus, Draven, Shyvana, etc, etc. So yeah, that's my item choice. I ward the dragon, nobody comes, of course. So Jace ends up dying, and I was thinking to myself, if he just went dragon with me, he would have been alive and we would have gotten 150 gold for every single one of us. But, you know, PB, so what can you do? If stuff like this happens, I just try to play my best and just hang in there and everything will be alright. Especially since they have a disconnector. This is a fight they lose, by the way. I pick up the kill on Draven. And use my ultimate here for some extra gap closing stuff and slows and everything. Weird thing? And he stays alive, yeah. Double kill for Talon. And we end up with a 4-for-0 exchange. So I'm like, oh my god, we have to push this now. But as you can see, I almost do 0 damage on this inhibitor. And I'm like, why would this thing die? But I'm like used to playing 80 carries something, so I'm used to the thing taking crap loads of damage, but it didn't, so whatever. So anyways, we attack one turret. Draven uses his ult, but it doesn't do any damage. And we manage to take it down. Lee Sin is falling really low, but he escapes as well. Draven actually decides to chase that. But we end up surviving. So I use my Shirelias. And here's the flying animation I was talking about. It looks really sweet. I heal him with Mikael's because I wanted to use it once. As a support, I always forget to activate the activatable items, so I'm pretty bad. But playing Thresh, I was like, yes, this is actually a support I can play. This guy he fits my playstyle. Just go in there, tank everything. Ah, that's so good, so good. Anyways, we end up taking Baron. Jace joins in after we're already halfway done with him. I'm really punishing this Jace for his performance in the game, but whatever. You probably won't ever see this video, so it's good. It's all good. Shyvana, sup. Jarvan, sup. I used my ult. I didn't have to, but you know, whatever. It's not on one of the highest cooldowns in the game, so that's good. And we tell everyone to join the mid lane, because we're gonna take this game. So Jarvan initiates with his ult, trapping everybody off his team inside, which is good. I pick up the kill on Jarvan as well. Sometimes as playing Thresh, you just pick up weird kills. I exhaust Rammus, and I think we managed to pick up the kill on him as well, yeah. And at this point, there's not much they can do anymore, and we win the game. If you think I should play Bruiser or Jungler Thresh, please let me know in the comments down below. Tell me what you think of the item choices, rune choices, Masteries choices, and I will see you guys in my next video. Johan out.